Howdy everybody, I believe that we're broadcasting, let me see here. I know we're broadcasting, but what I'm saying is, are my playback and recording devices working properly? Let's go to recording, microphone, pop, 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 beep, beep, beep. I'm afraid I was getting some pops there, but let's see. So we'll go to properties and listen, and there's no way to get around this. Every time you put a headset on, you quote change the attitude of the mic to your mouth, so that needs to be done as the first thing when you put it on the mic. So here's playback. Pop, 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 beep, 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 bop. Okay, so we've got no popping. I've got it placed to the lower right or lower left quadrant, as I see it, of my lips. And so that's working. All right, so see, we've got the headset is sleeping. We have Steam VR working. Oh, Steam VR is not. That's one of the cautions. Is you need to start Steam VR before you start well, here's what we're doing. I want to make sure that I'm indeed updated to X-Plane 11 V what is it, 2.0? And if we do, then under graphics we should say enable VR hardware. Okay. Alright, so that's good. We're going to get out of that and quit, and we're going to execute the Steam VR. You know, I've noticed some funny things going on with broadcasting and Steam VR. It appears that I can't broadcast if Steam VR is active. So here's Steam VR. We're going to start it up. And you know, we should do this the right way. We're going to kill Steam VR. And we're going to kill the mixed reality portal. I don't know what preparing to quit means, why that would be there. Okay, then we'll close the program. Is that working? It appears to. Okay, let's start over. So, Steam VR, which is going to execute the mixed reality because I have, let's go back to games. Apparently I do not have games shown, so I will click on it. Okay, first things first. We're going to, where is Steam? Right there. Execute Steam. And now that we've got Steam coming up, and it's connecting to my account, we're going to execute Steam VR, and that should bring up the Windows portal. Now that's normally right there, but you notice it's not running. Okay, so here we go, Steam VR, start. And it brought up the portal first, it looks like, and then itself. Dismiss several mirrors. I don't know what that means yet. Now theoretically we could see Steam VR Home. We're not going to do that. The next thing we're going to go to is X-Plane. Wow, 39.59. What a deal. By the way, I hear that VR is available in this version of X-Plane 11. So, boy, if you don't have X-Plane right now, get it. Okay, let's go back to games. Instead of launching it from here, which I am suspicious of for some reason, I don't know why, we're going to go ahead and open the file location. Notice that this is the third iteration or third installation. If you've been following me, you know that I have a test bed, and that's the name of it, on drive K, which is an SSD. And I have what I call X-Plane base, which is where I fly from, on D. This is on X, and that is why, and I just now reinstalled because it wasn't loading. Yeah, I know. So here we go. And this is from my friend Rich, who is does a really good YouTube with dedicated to mixed reality, and I think it's called Gaming in Still Life. So check him out. As a matter of fact, I'll point to him in my show notes after we finish this broadcast. The noise in the background, my son is turning 30, and he's got some of his best friends over, and so they're having a party, and that's great. Not a problem. So let's go ahead and launch X-Plane. This is a fresh install. Interesting, when you install, it does not install with the beta version. It installs when you install a new version of X-Plane as a quote second version. This is actually my third version. But in any case, when you install it, and I installed it with virtually no scenery. We're just going to use the standard scenery. I have a global and custom scenery on my K drive, which is sim linked to my D drive. And I'm going to do the same thing here, but one at a time. I am not using any plugins, and this is not a good sign. I see it trying to load, but nothing is happening. Even after the first flight on with the reinstall, not VR. So this is not the first time this has happened, and I'm wondering whether the VR is somehow getting in the way. Because I didn't see the opening screen. I know I'm an old fart. I know that my memory is failing. But I'm trying to keep my mind greased up by learning new stuff in my flight sim. That's what my mom did. She had an incredible mind, and she was starting to get forgetful, and so she's an actress, and she started giving herself projects to memorize. And she was a grandmaster. Grandmaster in what was it called? You know, the hoi polloi card game. Do you play bridge? Now, I heard a background sound, and even though we're seeing still loading, I'm seeing a lot of disk activity. Forgive me, but this is not for you. This is for me to document the situation and the attempts that I go through for various situations. So I won't be declared insane, and the working definition for someone is insane is a person that does the same thing over and over again and expects different results. Well, as you well know, if you've ever dicked around with computers, there are so many variables that you can't even consider. There are inconsistencies. I'm seeing right now, for instance, a funny line showing up between
on my right hand corner where normally the symbol or icon for broadcasting is showing up, and it is very much, well, I won't say in sync, but there is a strong correlation between the activity of the drive light and the icon, which is supposed to indicate that I'm broadcasting. Weird, huh? Also, I expect a certain amount of pops and background noise coming from the mic. I haven't figured out what that is yet, but it's the only mic I've got that avails me of both flying and talking to y'all at the same time. Alright, this is ridiculous. Before, I could not even control alt and delete. Let's see what we got going here. Well, okay. Is Steam VR running? Exit. Yes, it is running, so we'll minimize that. Let's see if we have anything going in the task manager and showing any activity for X-Plane. There should be disk activity at the wazoo, and it showed none. So what is actually going on here? Why is this activity going on that I see, and I can't explain it? But all I know is that X-Plane is not working, and we've been on it long enough, so we're going to end that task. Let's see if X-Plane works without Steam running in the background or the mixed reality portal. And that'll be our next experiment. So we've still got Steam running, but now we're going to launch X-Plane. And notice that just came up. Now, I've been told that you need to launch Steam VR before you launch X-Plane. But know what? We've already got Steam VR running, don't we? It says, oh, it says start Steam VR. Okay. We're going to start it. That launches the mixed reality portal. The reason it does that is because we have a hook under software. And now that's glitching. Hello? What? And now that's gone wonky? That's very weird. I've never had, well, I won't say never. I have not had Steam VR or Steam break on me. So we're going to kill the Steam VR. We're going to end that task. And we're going to end the portal again. We are running X-Plane. We're going to see if we can't bring up the portal again. You need this for Steam to work. Okay. We're not going to run the room setup. And I thought I had two working controllers, but it appears to have only access to one. Let's see what it says here. Buff controller, lost tracking, low battery. Okay, well, that's fine for right now. I'm not going to run setup because that battery indication may be false for nickel metal hydride. And yes, I'm using rechargeable batteries. So I'm going to kill that. We're still in X-Plane. Let's see if we can't... look at that. The portal closed. Steam. Interesting. Where was my game? I thought I had my game folder open. guess not. So we'll go to desktop and games. And now we'll launch Steam. That doesn't seem to be right to me. I seem to recall Steam to be much snappier. All right, here we go. Start Steam VR. Bam. And that, of course, is the reason that I wanted to show you something is if you go to the library and library software, you'll see that I have Windows Mixed Reality for Steam VR. In other words, mixed reality is running in concert with, shall we say, through a server to mixed reality. Well, let me make it simple. The mixed reality is connected through a server to Steam VR. And we're running Steam VR. You can see that we're also running the mixed reality portal right there. And now we're going to see if we can't attempt to resume our last flight here. This is either going to work or it's not. This is the first time I've ever attempted to run a VR version of X-Plane, the native version, without having first loaded Steam VR and the mixed reality portal. So we've done it back afterwards. We loaded X-Plane, or at least the front screen first, and then we loaded up the mixed reality portal vis-a-vis Steam and Steam VR. So that's where we are. We should be starting out at KSEA, Seattle. Actually, is Seattle and SeaTac the same thing? I'm not certain. I'll have to check on that. And I'm smoking my vaping machine, and I've limited myself and tried to a puff every 6 minutes. Okay, you should be seeing this. This is nothing new, as I started out to say before. Because this is flat screen, standard everyday X-Plane. But we're going to go to graphics here, and we're going to go to enable VR hardware, and this is where things are going to crash or not. Here we go. Loading VR. Now, that is what should be shown up in the headset. I will tell you in a moment after I take off my David Clarks and fold up my glasses and put on my HMD whether or not I have X-Plane. And oh crap, I do. Whoa. Alright, next thing I need to do is connect my earphones. I am using with some success, and I say some because the earphones work, but the mic doesn't seem to. It does, and it's plugged into the mixed reality headset. Let me go ahead and stick my David Clark on so that you can hear what I'm saying. And the reason I didn't have them on before is because I need to stick my mixed reality headsets in. Could I have done it without the mixed reality headset? And the answer is yes. I certainly could. Alright, we're going to grab a controller, if I can figure out where it is. Okay, here's one. I'm going to turn it on. Well, maybe we need to turn it off. There we go. Alright, so we're going to do We're going to come down to, oh, what did I just do? I exited. You big dummy. Well, let's see what happens here. Please bring us back. Yay! Okay. We're going to use minimum world objects. We are going to draw parked aircraft. And we're going to go from high, because I was doing, when I did it successfully, we're going to put it on medium, and we're going to go to medium here, or just draw it right there. Anti-aliasing, well, 1x. We're going to start low. Draw shadows, not yet. And we're going to go to done. And I see nothing, I see nothing, I see nothing. I'm cheating. Oh, it's loading. Reading new scenery files. Well, okay, that's a good sign. As somebody previously said, is this low? Whoa. Okay. Well, can I teleport? Doesn't appear I can. I can look around. I think you have this. Yeah, you should have this on the screen. Oh. I was teleporting the wrong way. Alright, so let's look back. Whoops. Oh, there we are. And there is this screen that shows up that, for some reason, when we teleport, it takes a while for the screen to recover. I think I've lost it, because I've lost it in the headset. Oh, man. I'm going to go back to SteamVR. See what I get. Nope. I'm showing this loading screen. If this is a SteamVR loading screen, I know what you're seeing. I see it. Can I have no ability to, I have no. Let's see what happens when we exit, disable VR headset. And X-Flame stopped responding. Okay. So, my David Clarks. And I'm going to lay down the headset because we are currently in op. Real coffee. I said real coffee. No decaf. All right. I'm going to stick David Clark's back on so at least I can talk to y'all. And so what? And I'm going to stick my glasses back on. Okay, so that was attempt one. Now, since we have SteamVR running, as you can see right here, it says SteamVR Home. That's what we're probably seeing in the headset. I don't, let me see. Well, we're not seeing that right now. And I don't want to enter the mixed reality portal right now. I want to see if I can't relaunch. Explain. And there we go. Now, if this doesn't pop up immediately, okay, that's what we should see. We are running 11.20 VR1. And let's do a quick little test flight and see that we are in fact able to fly normally without Brutus! Sorry about that. Whoa. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Alright. I'm going to take off my David Clark. Put my VR headset back on after taking off my glasses. Oh my God. Alright, we're going to resume the flight. But I have to get the David Clarks out of the way. I'm not going to worry about the sound right now. I'm going to grab a controller and see if we can go back into it. Well, I hope you're seeing what I'm seeing. I'm pretty certain you are. Kind of adjusting the headset here. Alright, so let's come over here. Let's go to launch the previous mission. And we're loading up. So we're going to have to do a little bit of waiting. In the meantime, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Now, if you're just now joining me, you'll notice that, all right, we should be coming up on something. Wow. Wow. Now, all right, we do have 3D. And I've cut down, what is this? I think you can move this around, but you know what? I do not have a menu, and I don't know how to access the menu. What does this say? And I have no X, Y, or Z. In other words, I can't move left, right, or and I can't center the headset because I don't have a menu. So what does that say? Reset to pilot seat. Oh! Wow. Hey, Chris? Come here for 30 seconds. That's it. No more. 30 seconds. Okay, this is what I'm broadcasting on YouTube. We're broadcasting on YouTube. We're streaming to YouTube. But I'm going to give you the headset. This is my buddy Chris. And I'm going to give you the headset after I take off my David Clarks. Take the headset. Get up as close to me as you can. This is not the same picture. Now, try to move your hand towards the screen. X, Y, and Z. You cannot send the people sideways. Q. Well, it is giving you pitch. And you can see those are definitely watch this. I'm going to be doing this by feel.
90 maybe. Yeah. So I'm talking to you on my David Clark's. Have I hit 60 yet? Look at the tape on the left-hand side of the main display. I think I have. Okay. Look around. Do you feel like you are actually... How many... let me explain the strip. First of all, there's a TV screen and on the left and one on the right. One on the right shows the map. The one on the left shows the artificial horizon. There is a vertical strip on the left which shows your speed. Another vertical strip on the right which shows your altitude. And the strip in the center which goes horizontally is showing your direction. Got it? What is our speed? No, there's it's not, don't expect the same acuity. I can't move in. Let me see if I can move in with a button. How's that? And let me see if I can move up and down. Now can you see it? Okay, but we're good to go. And I just brought my flaps up. Look down at the airport down there. Exactly. That's my point. So that's your 30 seconds, dude. I didn't want to interrupt you for any longer. You want to see me land it? Okay. Well, we're going way too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pop-up to reduce my speed and then immediately back down again. And I think I can hit my flaps now. None of my buttons are preset yet because this is a brand new install. And there we are, putting on the brakes. And now taking off again. That was a touch and go. Look around. You get a feeling that you're in the honest to God plane? And that you've got altitude and that you're going higher? Okay, go away. I don't want to steal you from the crowd for any longer than I promised. 30 seconds. Okay. Well, Chris enjoyed it, and that's interesting. Whoa, hello. Again, I have no sticks. I have nothing bound. So, I wonder if I can open up this band and put them over my David Clark's. No, I can't. No. As if I'm sitting at the door of my pilot seat, and there's nothing I can do because I don't have anything mapped to this joystick. But we are flying in VR, aren't we? I'm going to come back. I'm going to try to trim up just by using my throttles. I hear nothing, but you should. And things are silky smooth, actually. I set things lower. I think you saw. Let's go up with our... And I got to figure out how the hell to reset my view. I have no idea what I did. So I'm going to try some back. That's up and down. That's left and right. I'm going to do dot. Okay, that's a good sign. And let's look that way. But I don't have I want to where are my controllers? There's one. Okay. And that is not working. I'm going to disengage it. And now I'm going to re-engage it. And I'm going to use my joystick to fly. Okay, I don't know what that says. It says reset to pilot. Thank you. But I still have no menu. But you know what? Remember my last broadcast, folks? My last broadcast was full of jutters. Do you see one jutter? Now, I understand that I've set everything to low. And since I have no access to the menu, well, there's not much that can be done about that. Because I can't do it. Yeah, I'm way too high. Well, am I? Is this how, folks, you guys in a real Cessna, is your ceiling, your eye view, the same height that I am? I can adjust that. I can adjust that. I'm trying to do my trim by come down. That should be about right. Yeah, that feels right. All right, and I'm not hearing sound, but I presume you are. But look, what is this guy doing? Is he landing on this strip over here? It looks like he is. Who is that? That is not us. Oh, that looked like a King Air Gold Edition. Look at this. How smooth is that? I'm going to do a couple of touches and touch and goes and do them legally. As a matter of fact, let's fly around because I'm enjoying the scenery so much that, oh, you know what I need to do next? You know what I need to do. I need to put my ortho scenery in here. There's FedEx. Is that a try? No, it's not. Oh, maybe, no. I was about to say a TriStar. I think, does a TriStar have two engines on the wings and one in the back? Where are you going, sir? Are you supposed to be on this runway? This is incredible. And my controls are popping out like I've never seen ever. Uh-oh, I needed to bind, but I can't bind anything. You know what? We can exit VR and we can go to binding some keys. What I want to bind is my trim. We saw that I could exit the VR. Can we read this, by the way? Yeah, 16 left and 34 right. Wow. So I do have flaps. Well, we're full flaps. So what we're gonna bring the flaps up, and I cannot adjust anything by feel. Oh, that's the next thing we want to do. We want to change planes so we can use the autopilot, because I don't know how to use the autopilot in the G1000. All right, we're going to come around.
My God, do I get a feeling of flying? This is incredible. And hard left rudder, pull back on the stick. If we stall, we stall. And there's our strip. Alright, now, how fast do we... Oh, I'm able to go in! Holy crap, now I've all of a sudden, I've got my leftness and my rightness and that occurred by disabling the headset and then enabling it. Alright, let's try to get this puppy down. Are we already down? We're going too fast to use the brakes, but okay, let's take off again. I keep saying, and I've said for months, if not years, that how fast we going? 70, that's fine enough for me. Excuse my grunting. Alright, we're going to exit. I'm going to put it on pause. Uh-oh, pause doesn't work. I'm going to put it on pause with the keyboard. And let me get my trim down. We're kind of sort of level, right? Now, if I could find out, where's my controller? Did I put it up here? We're going down. Are we going up? We're at 650. 640. We're going 78 miles an hour. Flaps are up. I'm just enjoying the hell out of this. Now let's see what we can get away with. And that's going to need a pause. I do not have any... You know what I should do? I should bring in my keyboard controls. Or at least assign them. Let's take a second and get some throttle and joystick assignments going. So I'm going to bring back the throttle and I'm going to hit the P key. Okay. And you can see that you can still see, and it says disable VR headset. I've got a touch screen, and I'm gonna have to stick my glasses on to do this, and you're welcome to do, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. So there, VR glasses are coming off. Headset, Tony Clark, the David Clark. I don't want to call him Tony Clark. The David Clark's going on, and so are my glasses. Alright, so you can hear me, I can see. Let's, I've lost my mouse. Oh no, there's my mouse. Let's go to settings. Let's go to joystick, and I think we've already calibrated. But you know what? We haven't necessarily calibrated. Okay, throttle 1, throttle 2. Let's use button 4. Is that 17? Let's get the main stuff going. So, first things first. Let's get the... Oh, we wanted to get our mixture going. One mixture. and that's going to be not roll pitch, raw, not carbon mixture. No, mixture. Okay. And what else should we do? We could do some views, but that's all I wanted to do for the throttle for right now, mixture. So let's go to the joystick, and I'm going to push a button right there. That should be gear. I know that we're not running gear with and this needs to be and down. This needs to be up and down. This needs to be trim. So which one was that? Oh, really? What? Okay, so I want this to be down, but it's pointing up. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to trim, pitch trim down. And that's it. And this one we want to be pitch trim up. So that's going to be there. That's good. Pause. Is usually this button here. No, we don't want nose gear toggle. And what we do want is pause. Pause the simulator. Apply. Let's see if that works. Pause. Okay, cool. This button right here, I need to be my brakes. And brakes maximum effort. Hold brakes maximum. Okay. Speed brakes. Why not? No, let's finish with this. So we've got pause, we've got speed brakes, we've got gear. What do I have doing here? Fire a weapon? What? Let's look at the right, well, right side. Fire selected weapon. There's trim up, down. 6. That's really weird. It's showing 2 and it should be 6. What? Oh, right there. What did I have that doing? Recenter. No, I didn't. I'll remember as we go along. So I'm going to go to done. I got pause, I got trim, I got, well, we got brakes, we got mixture. That's enough for right now. As you can see, I got a ton of different switches available to me. Oh, you know what? Heading bug. Why not? Why not? So 4, thumb switch, do nothing. I'm going to recenter heading. Autopilot heading sync. I believe that's it. Done. All right, now, so we're going to go back into flight. Let's go to not the G1000. That's not really appropriate. Let's start the new flight. We're already up in the air. I'm hoping we'll still be up in the air because I didn't change my location. All right. Now let's see if pause works. It does. Good enough. And view up and down. Let me see. Oh, that's not working. All right. So let's do that for right now. Hat switch. Joystick. Pitch trim. I want to. Let's see. Does it make sense for pull back? No. That back button needs to be view. Oh. Let's do it again. Pitch up. That needs to be view down. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to custom and edit. And I'm going to do view down. Move view down. Right. And the trigger is going to be, and it has classically been, ever since I've used X camera, has classically been used to get me to my #1 pilot view. So I'm going to go to trigger, and we're going to go to view. I haven't set anything up. 3D saved location. Say 3D. Let's see what happens. 3D cockpit. That'll do that. Okay, that's enough for now. And I'm paused. But let's go to graphics. Enable VR hardware. Wow, we're already back? That's weird. Okay, fine. I'm taking off my David Clarks, taking off my glasses, and sticking this earpiece here, and this is this earpiece for the right, and I'm going to put my VR headset on. There's our 747. I'm putting my David Clarks on. And now everything is wonky because I'm not looking at, can I? I'm too close. I'm going to go to done. We're in a cockpit again. And I don't know how to get back. Reset pilot view. Good enough for me. Do I have access to any controls? No. Absolutely nothing. Although, look what I can do. Where are we? Holy crap, we got lost. I don't know where we are. Wait, did I see us? I'm using my left trackpad. Oh dear. How do we get... Oh, there we are. We're going to get in front of it. Because I want you to see that what we've got going on here. Where is it? We lost... I lost ourselves again. We're not on that runway. Are we up ahead? I think we might be. Yeah, I think that's us. Yeah, that's us. So that's us right there. And we can walk around, but looking left or right is problematic. I'm going to get right close. Oh, now as I'm turning my headset, I know that it's not as responsive as... There we are. So if I say go like that, if you see this bar right there, it means we're going to go in the cockpit, I believe. Here we go. And there we are. Now I'm in the left seat. Can I get in the right seat? I did. But notice there's no interactivity whatsoever. I see no menu. I do not know how to invoke a menu. I'm pressing every button, the left button, the side button. If I press that stick, even if I press the stick now, I've lost track. That's interesting. Oh, it wasn't the stick that we did the jump. So I can go over here, or I can go over here, or I can go right back here. And notice that we now have, look at that, we're not even started yet. How the hell do you start if you don't have a control? I'm pushing the trigger. I'm pushing the trackpad on the right to go to the right. I'm pushing the trackpad to go over to the pilot's seat. I'm using the turn and wow, look at that. I didn't have that before. Did not have that before. But guess what? I have no way of accessing the controls, and I do not have a starter switch that's been assigned. Although, I could do that, couldn't I? You know, I almost put my controller in the seat next to me. How many times have you done that, folks? Uh-oh. None of my controls work. That's weird. So, I have the option of having my controls work or my ability to have yaw, roll, and pitch in my headset, and Z and X and Y. But none of my controls work. In the 1000, the controls worked. So, what the hell do we do there? Or are we paused? No, that... Oh, duh. Okay. You want to try for a higher level of graphics? Now that we got all controls, let's see if my trim works. Oh, looky there. How cool is that? You want to try a next level up of detail? What the hell, why not? I hope we're still recording. I think we are. Okay. I'm going to have to take my headset off. Or maybe I can get around it. I'm going to disable VR headset. I have no mouse. But in Windows Mixed Reality Portal, I can choose Window Y, and then I'll give you my mouse back, which it did. We're going to go to graphics. I need to increase, let's see, visual effects texture quality. Let's move the texture quality 1 up and see what happens. Remember, we just changed texture quality. That's it. And we're going to go to enable. Oh man, we're starting all over again? That's alright. That's alright. We'll deal with that. Oh, I could do it through here. But I have to use a controller. So, let me what did we do? We went to visual effects and done. We're not going to do anything there. So the only thing that we did was texture quality. We increased texture quality to whatever it is. It's right in the middle, right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the about 3/4, say 60%, but whatever it is, let's go to done. And let's see if we have judder. Here we go. Just released my brakes now that it's been assigned to the proper button. Whoops. 65. Alright. Looking good. Flaps are up. Mixture. Oh, I need to change the mixture. I got to reverse the mixture. And we do have shadows on. I like shadows. It gives more immersivity. And I can't tell what my frames per second are. I know a fellow over at Bambino Games. I can lean in. Okay, that's a huge plus. I've now got XYZ yaw pitch and roll. I wish you could see for the first time my seeing these 3D buttons. Alright, we're going to adjust ourselves to about 24. And where are we going? God, look at that. It's the first time I've ever seen a GTN 530 in real life. How about that? I'm going to adjust my pitch a little bit. We're going to come back around. Looky here, folks. I can up, down, left, right. I'm too high right now.
let's see if I can adjust that on the keyboard. It's about right. And there is SeaTac down there. We're at coming up on 1,400 feet. Bringing it back. At 100 miles an hour. Why not? But guess what? We don't have a fuel pump that will pump upside down if this is, whoa! If this is accurately modeled. And that's exactly what happened, isn't it? Look at the 3D views down there. Holy crap. Alright, let's see if we can do I just got some vertigo. I didn't get sick, I got vertigo. I had a feeling of speed, I had a feeling of height that I've never, ever, ever had before. You see any judders? Do you see one single judder? I'm moving my head back and forth real quick. Are you seeing this? Alright. Unfortunately, the full screen mirror that what's it called? The Oculus Rift has a little app in its menu. It's called Oculus Mirror. I tried that, and obviously we are not an Oculus, or at least we're not being regulated an Oculus. So I don't know exactly what happens when we use Oculus. Matter of fact, I've tried buying some games. Where is SeaTac? Do I have control over one of my controllers? Y'all, nice, y'all like that, y'all. Okay. I just picked up my controller. Probably the wrong one. Pulling the trigger and nothing's happening. Maybe it's not on. Two buttons. I'm going to hit pause. I do not want to reset the pilot view, but I have no menus. And I'm going to do some research and see whether I can find those menus. Now, where is KSEA? Should all be off to my left. Do I have the heading bud reset? Set? See where my heading bug is? Let's see if I reset it. Bam! Thank you very much. I don't know if that's a smokestack out there or what. Or is that the tower? We're flying at, as you can see, a buttery smooth I believe that's the tower. A buttery smooth pace. And we've exited VR and come back in VR twice now. Yeah, that's A view. I don't know if it's SeaTac. KSEA. We're at pattern altitude and coming in at a 45. Should actually be higher than pattern altitude. I don't know how much higher. If we're crossing at a 45. 1200. Normally in a tower airport, I would be talking to the tower, and as a consequence, I would be told what to do. You see that strip right below us, ahead of us now? There's one below us, one ahead of us, slightly. That is 116. Okay. We're gonna wherever we were, we're gonna reset the heading bug at 90 degrees now, and we're going to come down. We're going to use I'm going to do that little pop-up technique so we can throw in a first notch of flaps. And we're at 1200. We're still not at pattern altitude. There's my trim. And we're pretty good. But at this point, 1,000 feet is too high. So let's come around, bring it up to 70. And oh my God, I don't know how far away my mic was, but I put it back where it was just now. That's, what was it, 1.5 right? If I could just get my controls. Second notch of flaps. Let's trim down a tad. Looking good. Gumps. Alright. Gear is fixed. G. What is G? U is for undercarriage. It's fixed. Well, that's nice of them. I've gotten rid of trees on the approach here. I have no airports in here. So the next thing I'm going to do, where was that? Oh, we're on the inner marker. Now I've got to get used to this height. Okay. And back up to 60. There we go. And at 500 feet we can bring up our flaps from full. Now let's adjust our trim. Second degree of flaps. Adjust our trim. And we'll go ahead and do left-hand patterns here. Okay. Remember, we got reduced objects here too. Alright, so November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning left downwind for KSEA. Runway 16 right. I see it over there. The ortho scenery for SeaTac is pretty nice. So the rule of thumb is that we want to back to about 90, is that we want the numbers on the strip that we intend to land on at a 45-degree angle. It's at a 90 now. There it is. So we're going to come around. SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning base. SeaTac. Alright. More flaps. Bobbin nose up. Retrim. And there's our 45 right there. SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning final, runway 16 right. SeaTac. Final notch of flaps. Speed down. Got our eye bone looking at where we want to land. Do our transition as Mr. And off we go again. And there's our 65. Up we go. We're going to gain some speed. Bring our first notch of flaps up. And make use of the ground effect. Now we're going to come up a little bit higher and begin our SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning crosswind for runway 16 right. SeaTac. Let's get off the runway boundaries here. SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning left downwind for runway 26. SeaTac. We're at a little bit low, but that's okay. We should be flying about 90, okay. Right over there to the left is runway 16 right. The rest of them are 16 center and 16 left, I guess. I don't have my charts in front of me. Okay, we got about a 45 there. Have you seen one single jetter yet, folks? I have not. Are things blurrier than the way you're used to seeing them with 3 screens at 1080p? Yep. Do I need my track IR or any one of those flat screens anymore? No, I do not. Okay, here we go. SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning left base. Runway 16 right. SeaTac. And we got some flappage going on there. There's our runway. There's 1, 2, 3 runways, right. Alright, down to 90. SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning left base for runway 16 right. SeaTac. Get our speed up for approach about 70. Final flaps. Trim. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Looky here. Let's bring our speed up a tad. And, you know, no matter what crashes or why it crashed, we are seeing mixed reality on the Lenovo headset running the OpenVR of X-Flame. Let's bring our nose up.
SeaTac, November 146 Charlie Hotel is taking off runway 16 for closed traffic. SeaTac. Come up with a degree of flaps. Whoa! You knew your nose was going down. I wonder if that's the VOR. And we'll come up at a nice, reasonable. What do we got going? About 500 feet a second, a minute rather. SeaTac, November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning crosswind for runway 16 right, SeaTac. And I said it in the notes to Mr. Supnick, and forgive me for not remembering the other fellow, that I'm just like a little bit giddy girl here. I have all my axes for the headset. I have all the axes for XY-ness. Alright. November 146 Charlie Hotel. SeaTac is turning a left base. Turning final for runway 16 right. Whoa, I miscalled that. Scratch that. We're doing a touch and go on runway 34 right. How the hell did I do that? SeaTac, November 146 Charlie Hotel is taking off runway 34 right. SeaTac. Flaps up a tad. Slight rise here. 500 feet, we can come up with another notch of flaps. I'm going to come off over here and take a look-see at the airport itself. As I said, we've got shadows going on, and that just, I think, I see shadows under there. Definitely see shadows. SeaTac, November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning base on runway 16 left. SeaTac. Alright, let's kill some engine here and put some flaps in. Got another notch of flaps. Yeah, we got room. Here we go. It is going to be a tight turn, folks. Look at that scenery. The next thing we're going to do is bump up the textures. Where the hell is my runway? Did I screw up bad? The runway should be crosswind to me right now. I'm heading north now, and I should be parallel to or pointing at a runway, and I'm not. I'm lost. Help! Well, let's look for the tower. What do you say? There's the tower. Oh, there are the runways. Okay. And there's 16 left. I'll betcha. Is that a runway? No, that's a ramp. Alright. Here we go.
SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is on final for runway 16 left. SeaTac. Now I see what height I'm supposed to be at. I've been having to stir the crap out of my rudder pedals just then. Alright, let's 500 feet, let's come up with some flaps. Next thing we're going to do is, this isn't about my pilotage, but let's take a look over here at the airport. This is just glorious. This is the way I've always wanted to be. Yes, I want more resolution. We're going to get that. But do I have enough to get rid of my flat screens? Yeah. At least for flight simming, I don't need them. Because I much prefer what I'm looking at right now. Track IR, forget you. Even though you're broken right now. Alright, let's go ahead and put a pause on here. I'm going to bring up my disable. And wow, what was that? What does that say, folks? I'm taking care of taking the headset off, sticking the David Clark's back on, and sticking my glasses on to see what this message is. Pause. Oh, directional gyro. Understood, understood, understood. Alright, you know what we're going to do here. You know what we're going to do. We're going to go to visual effects. Let's go to texture quality. And if your graphics card has a lot of RAM, which it does, let's go ahead to maximum. That's texture quality maximum. The next thing we're going to do is anti-aliasing. And we need to be doing this in a quicker order so that we don't have to watch for an hour and a half to see what the hell we did. Alright, let's go to done. I shouldn't have gone to done. I should have gone to enable VR hardware. Okay, here we go again. Shaking off the glasses again, and sticking the Lenovo headset on, and there's Mr. 747X. I'm not good enough to tell you. Okay. I've lost my sound. So, let me re-plug that in. Is that right? No. Where is it? Alright. I have to stick my David Clark's on. I have to find where the end of the cord is for my, okay, I got them both. The one with the volume control mount in it goes into my right ear. I'm going to have to lift up my David Clark's to do that, but that's fine. So left ear, David Clark's back on, and right ear, and David Clark's back on. And we're good to go. Now here's the problem. Without a controller, you have nothing. So here's the screen, but I'm way too close to the screen. As a matter of fact, my controller was, I guess, off. Let me see if I can use the back key. I can. That's good. Okay. And we've already adjusted the texture quality again. Next time we're going to try anti-aliasing. And so we're going to go to done. Oh, we're still in the sky. How cool is that? Well, can I objectively say, you know, the only way I'm able to center myself is I still have no menu, and I'm sure that I'm messing up. Well, I'm not sure I'm messing up. But anyway, this is now with texture quality to maximum. Not full, but maximum. Here we go. That's pretty good. Breathable in. Alright. SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is entering crosswind for runway 16 left. SeaTac. Keep our speed about 90. Come up with another video collapse and just SeaTac November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning downwind for runway 16 right. SeaTac. I had to think about that. I can't really say, can I read these letters? No. Can I read those letters? No. But I bet I could with anti-alias. You want to try that? Right. So we're going to go there. We're going to go disable headset. We're going to go see if we can't do this with a mouse. We cannot, so we're going to go to Windows key Y. I should have mouse. I do. Oh, there's my mouse. We're going to go to settings again. We're going to go to the first level of anti-aliasing. Right there. And go done. Let's see what that does. And so we need to go back to settings and enable VR. Now you see me do this 3 times now. We're at the beginning here. I'm going to have to use my controller, and I don't know which controller this is, but is this dead? This controller feels like it's dead, so we're not going to use that. Oh wait, it's on. There it is. Alright, so notice that we got the first degree of anti-aliasing on. We're going to go to done. It looks like we're the same place in the sky. And here we go. This is the first step of anti-aliasing. Can I read letters better? That's really good. Can I read this? Almost. But I now have total control of my views. X, Y, and Z, and of course, roll, pitch, and yaw. So I'm a freaking happy camper. We're on the second notch of flaps. We are pretty much flying level at 900 feet. We're going to be going on base in just a tad. We are 146 Charlie Hotel is turning base runway 16 right. SeaTac. Let's bring our speed back to about 90 and lots of flaps. And we're a little bit on the high side anyway. Let's bring our throttles way back. November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning final runway 16 right. SeaTac. Did I hit more than a 30-degree bank? I don't really know what the weather is because I haven't checked it. But okay, there's the inner marker. Let's keep it about 70. We have the runway made. All the way back. And we got a little bit of a hump. Whoa! Sorry about that. Touch and go. And we're up. And use some ground effect a little. 500 feet will come up with the flaps to about the second position. SeaTac, November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning crosswind for runway 16. SeaTac. Feet. One notch of flaps. We're going to go over to this airport rather than hanging out. SeaTac, November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning upwind for runway 16. Crosswind down. Get my turn. Alright, I don't know if we're still recording, but I'm having we now have an AVC going on. I do not have a menu. That's how close the roof of the cockpit is. I think that's probably about right. Late for the turn. SeaTac, November 146 Charlie Hotel is turning base runway 16 right. SeaTac. There's all three runways. A little bit quick, so that's back to about 90. There's a hump here, and we got to get used to the height. We're going to pause. We're going to come up and disable
VR headset. We're going to use our mouse to set. Uh-oh, have we crashed? Have we done it too many times? Yeah, we have. We have. So, I don't know how many settings are going to work. In other words, how many of them will be recorded, because we did them all in this session. Well, okay. VR headset is coming off after the David Clark. And David Clark's coming back on again. And we appear to still be recording, so I'm going to hit Control-Alt-Delete. Let's see if we give it a chance to respond. Let's close the program. That's not, there we go. Okay, now notice that Steam VR is saying what it's saying. I can't read what it says. But we're going to go back into X-Plane, and here we go. Now that's, I believe, the only crash that we've experienced in this session. Isn't that right, folks? So, that's a good load. Oh, you know what we forgot to do is do a symbolic link to all my custom scenery. Well, to custom scenery and global scenery. All right, wow, that was quick. It's as if it knew that we wanted to go VR, because there is the 740 whatever it is. I do not have any sound. I got to stick. You know what? Since I'm using this headset, the iPhone headset, to listen, what's the sense of even having it connected? The next iteration, we're going to go over to the setup for mixed reality and tell it that we don't want to use the internal earphones. We'll use our David Clark mic and earphones. So there we go. As a matter of fact, I don't need sound right now. Don't need it. So I'm picking up the closest controller that I can find. And we cannot teleport in here. So what I'm going to have to do is back up. Uh-oh. That's not working. And I do not have... Oh, there it is. I wonder if I come around on this side, that'd be better. I wonder if centering still works. We're going to resume a flight. I'm leaning as far left as I can go without pulling out every single cord that I got plugged in. Let's try the trackpad. Oh. Let's go out to here. Let's turn around. Whoa, look at the size of that son of a bitch. Wow. You want to go exploring in the hangar here? Let's do that. We got a 737 right here. Where to go? Oh, Wow, there it is. That looks like a 737 and 800 with a characteristic flattened bottom. I hear that that was done to gain clearance for the landing gear. Okay, here's the 747. You want to go take a look at it? Wow, look how big it is. Holy shit. Let's teleport to here. Wow. I had no idea it was that fucking big. Holy crap. Let's teleport to here and to here. Whoa. So that's how big a 747 is. Son of a bitch. Wowee. Alright, let's teleport between the engines. Whew. Let's teleport over to here. And we should teleport over to the sign. To right, say, there. Can I go back? No. Oh, there's the sign. So let's go to... Now, I get no turning from my controls, whereas the controls for a, what do you call it, an Oculus or a Vive work. I am twisting my wrist, and that doesn't seem to have any effect. But let's go right there, and right there, and right there. I don't know why it went sideways on me. Let's try going around in a circle. Right there. Okay. Whoa! What the hell is that? I'll be going to hell. Do you see the scroll on the back of the... Okay, so let's go right there. And let's resume flight. Right there. But you want to go to settings, since we were going to do that. And let's go to, say, right about here. And let's go to graphics. Alright, so anti-aliasing was up. Let's go to change the number of world objects. Let's change it to medium and see how we do. Okay, done. And let's resume the last flight. And hopefully we didn't crash. Hopefully we're loading. We are loading. And we changed the number of world objects. We're going to be taking off from SeaTac again. I do not need to hear this. We need to figure out how to get the internal mic working on whatever headset it takes. Are we still loading? Yeah. We may not be in VR mode. Oh, looky here. We're pointing the wrong way.
way, but we are back in the saddle. I don't know what to do about that except see if I can turn it right here. Some of it's right there. That's still not right, is it? Where is it? Where am I? This is the way I need to be looking. This should be forward. So let's set it there. That's better. I'm still too high, but I gotta reset. I'm looking where I need to be looking, and I'm pushing the trigger, and the trigger's doing nothing. But I was able to teleport. Now what did I do? The trackpad uses the teleporting. Not. I think that's us over there. Was us. Where did we go? Here it is. So you saw what we did to we changed the number of world objects. Oh shit. I'm turned around again. Okay, I now have my feet on my rudder pedals. And we're going to teleport to... Can't turn. Did I pick up the right joystick? The trigger, but it's not doing anything. So I'm going to go to right there. That's where I want to be. Don't do anything, Chaz. Matter of fact, well, actually that's where I should move it to the left. That's throwing me off. I should be right there. Our menus. Alright, let's take off. Release the brakes. Whoa. hell? Where the hell's the runway? Dead ahead. We're not gonna do a run up and that stuff. We're just gonna get on the runway and fly. 16 center. That'll do just fine. I'm using my toe brakes to steer, which is pretty damn effective. But it wears out the brakes. We've increased the number of objects. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's go over to the airport to see if we can see some more objects. Here's the tower. I don't know if we see any more planes. We see trucks. I'm not sure if we saw those before. And let's come off to the left here. Look around some. You know what I'm going to do next? Just for grid, like one, you see what I did. I'm going to document that. After we looked at some more scenery around the airport, we're at the light basically pattern altitude. But might be what we're talking about, more objects. We see some traffic down along that road. I just got a piece of vertigo right there. It didn't make me sick, but it definitely came from the sense of being high up in the air. Do you see any judders, folks? I do not. And where there's some trucks on the road, fuel tanks, and more cars. We don't need to prove our prowess by flying around or landing or anything like that. So we're going to put a pause here. And we're going to lift the glasses a little bit. Disable our VR headset. We're going to... Do we have to use damn Windows Y to get our mouse back? I guess so. And we're going to come here to graphic settings. I don't know. Visual effects. You want to go to high? Let's see what happens. Done. Readjusting. And I could say, I'm doing all this for you folks, so don't bitch about what you're seeing. I'm doing it for me. You're invited to watch the documentation of trying to get VR working in a mixed reality headset with the native VR of X-Plane. Oh, I see judder already. Or is that because I'm running low on my battery? I don't know. We'll see. There should be a centering
centering key. I'm sure there is. Are we still loading? Oh shit. Guess what? We're on pause and I'm not seeing anything. Oh, I know what I needed to do. Never mind. We need to go over to here and enable VR again. Oh. Well, there we are. And we're going to go. We got, here's the current setting. Visual effects high. Texture quality maximum. Uh-oh. Anti-aliasing went back down to low. None. The number of world objects. I'm going to see if I can't find my controller because I can't see it. Ah, found one. And we're going to go anti-aliasing right there. 2x. Nah, let's see what happens when we come all the way to 4x. Now, no, we shouldn't. We want to change one thing at a time, right? So we're now using visual effects high. Number of world objects is still medium. But we went from visual effects to high, and number of world objects stayed at medium. And let's go to done. And looky there, we're still in the same place we left ourselves, and bam. So, I think we see more planes already. Let's, our alias, can we, it seems like maybe I'm not reading too high. Too high. So what I'm going to do is go and set that's and we're only making 80 knots, but let's well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We don't have replay because we don't have many, but what we do have is the ability to play it back on our video. And I don't see any stutters, do you? Yeah, I just saw a little bit of stutter. Okay, thank you. Okay, folks, I think that we've gone a long way. We've made some inroads. We're not crashing as much as we did. This is from another reload. This is the third reinstall of Xbox. I'm going to put everything in my Explain directory. I'm going to bring in global scenery and I was going to say scenery, custom scenery. I'm going to bring in the boat. Alright, so here we come around again one last time before we go to my son's birthday gift. High power towers down. 747 down there. Delta Airlines. We're at 500 feet. When we do I think there's a certain amount of ortho scenery here, but when we go to global scenery and custom scenery, we're going to see a whole bunch of those. But for right now, folks, I'll just say this is Chaz, November 146 Charlie Hotel. About to sign off, and pretty pleased with what we've achieved. Smoothness, some additional settings,
Most of the guys I've seen that use the setting that they broadcasted for their Oculus have 1080 Ti's. I do not. I got a 1080. So you saw where I lost that last edit. And this is, let's go back farther back. We see that's the one. That's definitely good. So I'm going to leave you here, and I think we've accomplished a lot. I hope you, along with me, the thought of it, obviously talking to you, but the thought of you sharing some of our mess ups and trying new stuff makes me feel good. That's why I do these broadcasts. How many judders are we going to see when we go to Ortho? There's some judders. Alright, I'm going to put her on pause. And I'm going to take off my David Clark's, Charlie Clark. Take off my VR headset. We're going to get out of Flight Sim here. We're going to disable the headset, and we're going to go over to GeForce Experience and go there. Wait, it doesn't want to go there. Isn't that weird? Alright, so we're going to get rid of VR. There goes virtual reality there. We're going to do a nice clean exit from Flight Sim. And we're going to get rid of VR. Preparing to quit. Now let's see if it was the Steam VR that was keeping us from getting into the menu here. Apparently not. So let's kill the mixed reality portal and shut that down. And now let's see if we can get into the GeForce Experience menu. There we go. So this is Chaz, November 146 Charlie Hotel. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for sharing our some pretty major successes. We still don't have a menu, but hopefully our buddy who works with Ben Supnick will be able to help us there. I'm pretty damn pleased with what I see, and like inches away from committing to leaving 3 screens. I don't know if I'll keep them up because there are other things that I do besides flight simming. But I'm for flight. I'm ready to commit to VR. That's the long and the short of it. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. And any suggestions, I'm happy to listen to them. This is Chaz, November 146 Chaz, number 146 Charlie Hotel, signing off, wishing you all well, and take care of yourselves and those around you. Bye.